Welcome back. Been quite a ride. We've seen some trains ran on Mirage, Keith. Now it's game agents. But we're here on the loudest train of all on a map like Overpass. It's going to be a pretty sick match. I think knife round's already underway. Let's go straight into the in-game, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, I love this Endpoint team.
What part of it?
I mean, the entire roster, right? UK-based teams. We don't have many of those lying around. It's a bit of a mix, not fully UK, I believe. And well, disagreements to no avail for game agents. So it's going to be Endpoint choosing sides.
I think Robin and Thomas are probably the two biggest names at Endpoint.
Yeah, those are good names, I would say. I don't imagine there is a player to watch, right? All these players are pretty sick. They come in different times. It's really hard to predict. Game Agents, on the other hand, Cosmine has been a name that we've seen a lot. He's beast. Pwn is also another one. It's definitely eyes on him for sure. But let's see this. Aggression for Endpoint towards the A side. They spotted several players crossing towards playground. So they have information available now. And they're ready for this. They have two players in connector at the headshot angles. They have a player towards brackets, divider, and it's going to be a brawl.
Oh, Palm. Maybe get the headshot on Thomas. Falling all the way back inside his Robin with that smoke kit. They're just taking it straight down Palm.
Oh!
Right down the stairs. And Mighty Max able to get two. Palm gets his third. As we have crazy moments back and forth. And Palm's the only one getting kills right now. Makes me a little nervous, but man, he's looking sharp.
Down back to twos. Minute left on the clock. Options are definitely available. I think if I'm Endpoint right now, Robin's in a good position. He has eyes on the A side. He can keep eyes on long, keep eyes on divider and sands. The two options for the A hit. And, well, Palm just made a step in water. But it was intentional. They're rerouting. They're coming back to Robin. He has no armor, though, Keith. This could be problematic.
Flip finds Robin. They're running it up now. DH is just going to get here a little too late. That smoke actually helps DH come up. Isolates that 1v1. They get off the bomb. DH, give it a chance to dance. Palm on 22, and DH gets him. That smoke is what you'd call an error. Well played from DH.
An error, capitalizing on mistakes. Gotta give him the well played. Endpoint claiming the pistol, a huge round. Not only that, but they deny the bomb plant. So, not much money is available here for game agents. No force buy, no SGs to worry about. And if they're on point with these 4 MP9s, they could farm up some good amount of cash, use the next round as a bonus, and come in strong for the first gun at round 3. Look at that. Oof.
It's gotta hurt. Cosmine taking his time getting on a spawn. As Thomas is in connector, looking to farm some cash with his MP9. That nade might just do it. A little short, but he's gonna push for some more. And it just Cosmine, who seems to be taking his sweet time getting out of spawn, just walking around. It's a free pause round, essentially, right? Talk about what you want to do on the
Good on Endpoint, though. All 5 kills for the SMGs. That's double the amount of cash now. But the buy is here for game agents. They're done playing around. AK-47 is not a single scoped weapon. I'm a little bit surprised. Map like Overpass, you'd expect at least a couple SGs for those long-range potential duels. But let's see what Endpoint will do here to compensate for their MP9s. It's looking like A aggression right now so far. Are they going to commit to playground and party? Seems like it. Double nades deep. That's going to do a lot of damage. Game agents have been harassed. They have 3 players, excuse me, inside that connector with MP9s. That's a Zurich if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, this is an interesting buy, huh? 2 in connector. There's 1 player getting baited for in a simple corner. This setup is pretty volatile.
Go around, though. I think game agents recognize the fact that they have a lot of MP9s. They're just trying to figure out where these players are. Are they up close in bathrooms? Are they up close in long bathrooms? Are they in bracket? Are they stacked in con? player has been spotted. That's Thomas, so they know is theirs. And Thomas actually wins the long-range duel with the MP9. That is great work. That's an opener. And that's a lot of pressure now on GameAgents with only 40 seconds left on the clock. They have to make a decision key. It's looking like Bathroom. They have no control towards Monster or water control. And it seems like Endpoint's already readjusting their numbers. This is getting hard by the second for GameAgents. The time is now.
Here they go. Headshot in from Cosmine. These MP9 still have a chance to deal damage, but they're just getting lit up. The bomb plan has to come in, and it will towards truck side. Mighty Max not coming through. Robin on the flank. He's going to get more than one. He has to reload. He's caught in the open. Cosmine spinning around. As Pulse needs some help, but he wins that fight against Jazar. Flippy knows that they're long. Mighty Max sneaking up to this bomb. 10-second defuse. He knows he's long. He's just going to stick this. Can't spot Mighty Max. He's just far back enough. 3 seconds. Is Flip going to swing? Get off the bomb. Mighty Max wins it. Gets right back on it. Endpoint do it with the MP9. FAMAS by a miss choice, I'd say. A miss opportunity on the plant. I know they didn't have bathrooms, but I feel like they could have secured that, and they would have been able to lock that round out if the bomb was planted anywhere else.
Yes, agreed with that. That was a bit of an error. You know what's actually funny is that Thomas could have actually just stuck the defuse and he would have had it. There was literally no way for that player to fight back either way. But he got off. He had time. No issues there. He knew Flip was wounded. Just take the duel. Just get it eliminated as soon as possible. No mind games. But the bomb plant, the good amount of kills, GameAgents will go for the force. That's going to give him just enough confidence. The only problem is Endpoint has upgraded from MP9s to rifles. And Thomas is already up close on long gate. He hasn't been spotted just yet. And that could be a problem for GameAgents.
Robin flashing over for Pulse to get in towards bathrooms. This position from Thomas. He could have even just waited and maybe gotten more, but he's going to get them both anyway. Bomb down. This is going to force GameAgents to sweat a bit. Flip's looking for a pick. Even if he gets this kill, they still have to go back and retrieve the bomb. But any kill, any bodies dropped, helps long run. Pulse is going to start pushing up. He might even just go through the smoke, Roy. Thomas gets caught. Cosmine spins around, and there is no Pulse. He's just hiding. Just like Thomas's body, no Pulse. As GameAgents get this bomb, they look to regroup.
I like that one, Keith. You're becoming a poet by the day.
Thank you. Thank you, man. I like that.
40 seconds left, though. This is... Time is... They're really running this clock thin. With no control towards A, I think Endpoint's starting to recognize the potential that this is likely a B here. They're already sending a player to reinforce the B defenses. Mighty Max will not be alone for too long. He's in pit for now. He has Molotovs coming in, but he has no flash support. It's going to have to be raw aim battles here.
Oh, the nade over from Robin. Good damage on Cosmini. You need to get some more damage in on Flip. There's a flank coming in from water. Flip has to be very careful. He removes Pulse. And Mighty Max needs some help from Robin. It's not going to come. The nade lands, and Cosmine is too good. 2 for him. Flip's able to get 3 out of the situation. GameAgents, they get that much needed round win, but look at the cat.
Yeah, for both teams, actually. Now, they have 2 rifles and an off for Thomas, yes. But DH Robin will be down to pistols and MP9. Only a single kit. Not only that, but look at the utility for Endpoint. It's almost at the lowest level possible. Instead, Mighty Max kind of just saved the day with that. But it is going to be aggression for Endpoint. They have the firepower disadvantage. Barely, I'd say, but still a disadvantage nonetheless. It's going to be connector control, a little bit of pressure on that. But, I mean, Pulse can only stay here for so long with that smoke. As soon as it fades, it becomes a problem. Luckily, his team has gotten water control now, so he does have an escape route available. But again, GameAgents, they haven't gained anything yet.
Yeah, nothing yet. Looks like they're going to start bringing the bomb towards B. Cosmine may consider trying to get water here, but it's being jump spotted by Mighty Mouse. Did I say Mighty Mouse? Mighty Mouse.
There's a player called Mighty Mouse, though. I'm pretty sure.
I believe so. Robin needs to get one there. 7 HP on Jazar. Good spray through from Mighty Max. Pone about to get flashed in from Cosmine. They're going through the smoke. 2 flashes over. This is going to be a hard execute. They're coming through smoke. Max from barrel. Able to get 1. Nearly flicks to the 3. It just Cosmine. 30 seconds, Roy. 1v2 is going to be difficult,
Nice
but
shots.
Pulse gives his life up.
down to the ones. This is mind games from here. Bomb is planted. Cosme's position is definitely known, but he has a smoke for cover. Thomas starting to move up. He hears Cosme. The scope now gives away its position. They both players know exactly where they are. It's down to the shot now. The smoke fades, but Thomas, he is on point. A little stretch relief, a little punching bag shot to the body, a little BM. You know, I like that. Stimulate the competition. Grab that kit. Scavenge some money. Get the tattoo out because you're big. And Thomas flames around. Endpoint 4.
I know you can't see pictures, Roy, but Thomas's pictures just makes me like kind of cry a little.
What is it? Describe
it. It's. I'm gonna let me get a bigger picture. Hang on, let me open his.
Is it Thomas the engine?
It is a dog.
The dog.
Dressed as Pennywise, like full face makeup and everything.
Jesus.
It's kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie.
What's creepy is this man's consistency to find openers. That is creepy. Endpoint once again in the driver's seat. They've lost nothing for that. They didn't even have to invest a single thing except a little bit of risk. That's it. Now the weapons for game agents it's not the best. They have a Mac 10 for Flip. They have a Galil for Poon. They have no control towards A. This should be an easy read for Endpoint. Just keep your 3 players here on the B defenses, and it should be all right.
Like another B execute. They've tried this once before, and it came down to a clutch of Cosme that didn't go his way. The H is close, and they're walking in the meat grinder. They get shut down. It's Cosme this time, not in a 1v2, but in a 1v4. And Endpoint are so relaxed, they're shooting each other.
The British disagreements, they seep into the game. Now it's Cosme. This one. Spotted. Thomas with the superior weapon takes the peak. Endpoint with 5. Already looking like a pretty solid start for Endpoint. They have a good amount of money now. They have game agents down to the eco. No bomb plant, no buy. A good place to be right now. Just gotta make this round a little clean. 1 casualty at most here. If none would be the most ideal, obviously. Really, all game agents have here is a flash and some upgraded pistols and armor. So this one shouldn't be too difficult for Endpoint, as long as they don't linger too long inside connector and inside bathrooms.
Flip. Gets pulse. That's a gun picked up, and nice shot from Thomas. He might stick around here a bit too long. We'll see if he starts to get overwhelmed. They're really close, and I like the decision to fall back. I might have come a bit too late. He might still get swung on. And yeah, nice he hung out a bit too long. Nice shots in, but I think that's Thomas's fault, and I think he'll realize that pretty quick.
Let's see if they can clutch it out. Still a man advantage for Endpoint. Jazar's up close. Oh, though, but a missed shot. Maybe that might have been his opportunity. And it's all down to Cosme now. This man is a beast, but this one might be a tall order. He's got a flank coming in. Bomb is not implanted for him either, so I think he's just gonna have to forfeit this one.
Yeah, nothing he can do. Trying to save the M4, maybe get an extra kill here.
Oh.
He'll catch Robin. The op got swept away, so he's unable to get it. As game agents, we get a full buy max loss, plus of course the bomb plant goes a long way. And point.
Round,
yeah, that was definitely solid. These rounds are so close, right? That's what you can tell by Endpoint's money. But game agents just need that one round, right? That one reset round. Chain a couple together, and they're chasing for it. It's almost there.
Almost there. It's almost like a tease, isn't it? Thomas, though, look at this man. I mean, I need to see this man's entry stats at the end of this game. This guy is a god right now. And where he goes, he gets. He's like Moses. He's constantly opening up passages for Endpoint. That's insane. That's definitely going to be a big talking point for game agents too, isn't it? Just, how do we shut down this opera just having free reign on us here? The player up close, that's Robin. He has no support available yet. If they can eliminate this player, although it might be hard to predict a solo player holding here by himself, He hears the scope. He spots the head and eliminated easily. Double man advantage now for Endpoint. Again, Game Agents have gained nothing for their losses. Keep.
Okay, nothing in response. Now, Robin's just gonna get a second. Same angle, same thing. He is just starting to heat up and lock it in, which is no surprise if you've watched Robin play before. He is just so talented. He's even gonna get a third. This man is just popping off. Pone doesn't really have a chance here, and Endpoint starting to pull away a little bit here, Roy. It's becoming apparent that they have a great understanding of this map and how to work their CT side aggression.
You know, when you have a confident operator that's willing to take these aggressive peaks, it really does make a whole different pace of the game, right? It changes up the entire playstyle. And it seems like they just don't have an answer for Thomas right now. He does have the op on his back now. They're just gonna go for the straight V pop. Yeah, they're done playing the slow game.
In the pit, the nade damage from his team's doing some work. Just hoping they peek into him, and they will. Robin's only good for one, though. He still has a player on site. They know DH is there, but he's still somehow alive. Pulse is rotated in, another 1v1 given to these Endpoint boys, and they'll take them all day long. Right through the smoke, even connects on pump. Jazar has a chance for two. He needs to capitalize on this. They desperately need this round. Gonna smoke off short. He got the sound cue that Mighty Max was there. And there you have it. Palm is going to be able to find Pulse. Mighty Max has to wait out the smoke. Can't really force it. As Jazar is going to try to plant. And I think they have a really good idea he's short. I think they're almost 100% on this.
Yeah, he threw a nade. They know exactly where he is. It's just a matter of time now. They reposition. The bomb is planted for them. This round is virtually unwinnable. But Mighty Max does have a smoke. And he has a player in front of him. But Jazar is not going to be missing the shot. Not today. Game Agents finally claim a round. But Endpoint's economy is so weird. Every time Game Agents win a round, there's a few players that just have just enough money to buy. And every time it seems like it's Thomas with the op. And he'll likely go for an aggressive peek again. This time there's a double op setup available here for Endpoint. Second op picked up by Pulse. Now Endpoint switching it up a little bit. They're not playing towards sand. They're not playing towards connector this time. They have Thomas all the way back towards flowers. They have Robin inside the long bathrooms. Game Agents have resorted back to their slow defaults. This time they're actually making space though. At a reasonable time at least.
Yeah, they got double ops, which I start to find some kills here. They like this long pressure. I think Game Agents are starting to understand that Endpoint love these bathrooms and aggressive towards long plays. So they've almost stopped pressuring it. But that's such an offensive Robin. How often do you see people on that dumpster?
Never.
On that little garbage can, right? Like, I've never seen it.
I didn't know that was an angle, to be honest. That's it's cheeky. That's a weapon available now for Robin. He's gotten himself an SG, one of the best weapons to have on the CT side. Now, with Game Agents forward positioning, they're still not opting for that A hit. They're actually sending their number back towards B. Only problem is there's a fast flank available, and there's Pulse coming down the connector with the op inside water. This is getting messy now. The bomb needs to get planted. Only 17 seconds left on the clock, and the players for Game Agents have been spotted.
Oh, bomb holds connector. This bomb has to get here. 5-4. They gotta get kills.
No time.
Thomas just doesn't have to peek. Why is he peeking? I almost lost my mind.
He almost lost the round.
I'm okay, Roy.
For the money, this is it. Game Agents just need this round right here. This is it. Game Agents do this, they bring back this deficit. If Endpoints somehow stay on this round, they're going to establish a really dominant lead here. So they need this round. It's an op and M4 they have to worry about. Triple MP9s, of course, nothing to be scoffed at, but still a massive benefit. This could be it. Jesus. Someone shut this man down. Finally, Jazar puts an end to it, but Pulse is actually getting forward. 9, and he's on point. Jazar's eliminated. Pone finds the backstab onto Mighty Max inside the water. So the round is salvaged a little bit, but still an advantage here for Endpoint available. And DH is hearing flip and
Wow. Flash in from Robin, and one good nade can deny this plan if he's able to toss it out. There it goes. Will it land on flip? It will. And the bomb goes flying in the worst spot. Great peek from Pulse. Endpoint get 9. These guys are playing so well, and it's a shame for GameAgents, right? Because they've been on that verge of just breaking Endpoint this entire half, but they haven't been able to get that one round back to back to string it together. And Endpoint's pistol and op combination buys and pistol and SMGs buys have been getting that second round right back. So GameAgents haven't been able to just have that push, right? That push over to get more than 2 rounds right now.
Exactly. And we have to tip our fedoras for Thomas, though. I mean, the man's a beast. He's been getting those openers non-stop. 2 kills in that last one. This time, GameAgents will force up. Unfortunately, it's not the best artillery. They have double Galeals. They have limited amount of utility. I mean, they have 3 players, or even 4 players already out of utility, pretty much. Flash. 3 flashes, a single smoke. That's all they have at 1 minute and 15.
Yeah, this is getting a little brutal. GameAgents coming back towards the B side of things. They have a smoke flash for execute Roy. I can tell you for a fact that is barely enough. That's just basically the start of an execution for a typical B.
Yeah, it's going to be smoke for heaven, double flashes for entry, and then praying for the rest of the round.
Oh, there's a dink, and then they immediately refrag, and they're going to come back. 34 seconds. They're all going to come back to Monster. Bomb's going to try to come short alone. DH doesn't get a single kill, but Thomas is here. He's been a brick wall, and he finds that of Pone. Trying to bait for Robin here, trying to keep their eyes off of it, and he gets a second. Robin will peek. Thomas gets 3. This guy is playing some amazing CS.
17 and 6 on the 13th round. 134 ADR as an opper. What can you even do against that, really?
Yeah.
Can we get a check on Pulse as well? I mean, the man has 12 kills and 5 assists. Like, what is his stats looking like right now? 131 ADR. Pulse is slowly... He's the damage dealer. That is crazy. Excuse me. They just can't catch a break. The only thing they're catching is the op shots from the
Bean. He's got the M4, but 6 HP. Look for him to give that to one of his teammates here in a moment. And Thomas, number 18 on the board. That puts him at a 2.0 KD, Roy. Or no, even more than that. 2.83. I thought my math was good. Robin could be holding the cross. Flip will come out. Flip gets 1. Can he get the barrels clear? DH will separate. He will. The running Tech 9 seems nuts. And Palm is going to pop Thomas. How quick a round can change.
Pulse, one of the hard hitters here. That nade's going to give away his position, no doubt. Nade does no damage either. Smoke for the bomb. He has to deal with his crossfire. He finds 1, but not quick enough for the second Palm. Perfect timing on the peak. Great crossfire. Good comms from GameAgents. And they find the 3rd. Finally. Could not have come at any better of a time as well. GameAgents have them down to a double eco. Gonna be a 4 spy right here. Gonna be a single MP9, a single M4, and a scout. If they claim this round, next round should be much easier. And GameAgents actually could get 5 here on the Seaside, which wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah, if they can get to 5, that'd be pretty sweet, but Not again, Roy. Not like this. You send an op and a rifle connector. You're asking to get bodied here against the pistols. I'm assuming they knew the money was kind of wacky, too, for Endpoint. Now you've given Thomas an op and an avenue out of connector. This is...
Yeah, this is a tough one, isn't it? Both supposed to be a pinch on A's, not just a single finger. Thomas gets tagged, still alive. He goes for the repeat, Palm for the punish. Pulse looking to upgrade to Scout for an op. Not a bad deal. But he's still posted aggressively. He could catch one of these players.
$50 seconds for them to clear bathrooms, right? There's a lot to clear, a lot of way to go. As Pulse is sitting here ever so patient for someone to beat. And what a shot from Palm. He catches Mighty Max, a jump spotter, a leg shot onto Palm. You might even get the other player. He will. That's so clean from the up.
That's a neat jump up smoke. I like that. It's way faster. You know what? I'm gonna steal that.
Stolen. And it's flush, too. No way you can safely come through that and creep out.
Bomb has been planted.
You are locked in. Re-smoke as DH tries to fight back. Pone. Big win for him. Robin comes out and Pone's got it done. Game Agents, they're well on their way to getting this 5th round now. Endpoint, they had a chance there. A couple overcommitments on the fights, right? A couple peaks where that might, you know, I see why they went for it, but a couple peaks that, you know, you might not need to go for.
Absolutely. And if you're unsure about the economy, probably the safer route is just have some sort of probe, right? Like, don't commit 2 of your stronger weapons inside connector, not knowing if they're going to be stacked in there or not on pistols. Now, it's for sure telltale sign Endpoint is in connector, and this is a telltale sign that they are definitely broken in terms of money. Also, he's crouched, waiting for the timing, and he actually makes that timing, but instead he gets a bullet to the face. Man advantage for Game Agents. They've established connector control. Thomas is here with the swag, though. Door open. 1 player down. Gets the reset for the second one. Goes for the jump. He's not able to. Finds Flip on the push. He goes for the 3rd, but Jzar eventually shuts him down. He's done so much damage and equalized it up for his team. It's a lot more manageable now.
Well, Jzar wants to creep up Con, but he's so cautious, right? He's like, I have no one playground. I have no one fountain. No one's going to be able to clear this top Con position. Mighty Max playing an off angle. Like, he doesn't want to go for this. And Pone will finally catch the flank and Robin. This may just solidify them going back. It seems like they're getting their confidence back slowly. But sitting still seems to be the wave.
5 seconds. Lower they run this clock, the more room for error there is. DH up close with the CZ and a peek into Pone. He's been spotted. They know that he's likely the only defender here. They don't really have to worry about much. They just have to clear the CZ out. He finds 1 and done, and somehow Mighty Max eliminates Jzar, and it's down to 1v1 again. But only a max 7 in hand. He's up close already, though, and he goes for the 1 shot, and he lands it. And Endpoint had committed robbery.
Wow.
The 11-4. This should have been a 10-5 easily here for Game Agents.
Yeah, definitely should have been. Endpoint gotta be happy about that. Thomas, 22-9 on 15 rounds.
Someone knight this man.
That is, and 22 kills is an endgame score. You have 4 other teammates, Thomas. They need to eat too.
Jesus. That is crazy. Alright, now the hard part is here for Endpoint. They've had a phenomenal first half. They've had a pretty dominant defense. Can they unravel it the same way on the offense? Mighty Max, he spotted 1 player. This Jzar. Jzar spotted 1 as well. Game-Agents have already reestablished numbers. They're sending numbers back towards A. Jzar is kind of overstepping his bounds a little bit. Able to find 2 kills out of that. What? How did you find 2 kills in a swarm of Glocks?
I don't understand. Jzar is an absolute animal. And now they have to go towards A. There's 2 players here, 1 long. DH gets a good flight to flick, but he's out of bullets. Would have been his 3rd. Mighty Max, though, finds Pone. How are they getting these kills, Roy? Glock shouldn't work this well.
Look at Palm though on the flank. This is a CT sandwich. Smoke's gonna fade. The position is known. Palm is having a hard time, but Flip and Palm both win their 1v1s, and that is the round salvaged, unfortunately, with 3 kills, with the bomb plant bonus and the bomb plant round bonus. This is gonna be a tough one for GameAgents. Yep, DH can buy his own SG. That's gonna mean at least 3 rifles available here for Endpoint. There it is. DH buys his own SG. Mighty Max drops one over for Thomas, who's been a beast. I can't blame him for having one. And Pulse and Robin have to decide if they want to Max 10 armor up or if they drop another AK over to Pulse. There it is. Yeah, so Pulse, Thomas, the hard hitters for Endpoint, they have weapons key.
This is going to be crazy. Like an absolutely crazy round. Endpoint win this. It's brutal considering the scoreline. They're going to fire off the Deagle. Not to fire the AKs or SGs too early. They're just going to creep out. Thomas, can he get good timing here? Cause mean! He can! He's out. He's going wide. He's smoking mid-sight. Jazar, though, rifle out. Thomas needs teammates. He needs them to come out. And they just will overwhelm Jazar. This is a plant. Pone's nades a bit early. As Pone only has a P2000. Was he assuming they weren't going to buy?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I saw that earlier, and I wasn't really shown the decision as well. But now I said the really tough. Palm tapping away, eventually finds Robin, evens it up to the Pone plan. Palm has planted this. Yeah, he doesn't need a weapon. He does not need a weapon. The P2K is more than enough, and he's managed to find a rifle off that. Down to Mighty Max, no armor, but SG in hand.
I don't want to believe it, Roy. I can't believe it. Mighty Max, just gonna sit still. Let them make the mistakes. The shadow from Pone gets that one. He has the SG, so this is so winnable. But if Palm hits the first bullet, it's gonna be round over. 25 seconds. And Mighty Max, that's just such a weird off angle for Palm. I wouldn't even expect that either. GameAgents hang on, get a 6. Endpoint, they may buy again. I only say that because they can afford a couple AKs dropped again. And secondly, they know the money from GameAgents isn't good. So it's either a half buy or full, and there it is.
No, they're not going for the full.
Yeah, just Thomas, yeah.
This is actually scary. This is honestly even scarier than a full force right here from Endpoint. You have a single SG that you can recycle easily. You have Robin with armor as well. So even if Thomas falls, there's a backup player that can pick it up. And if this guy, if he finds the openers here, if he finds the trades on B site, dismantles the defense, that could spiral out of control in the post plant. For now, it's Thomas just posted up on water. Jazar, Cosmin walking in quietly. They've not given away their intent just yet. It's a bit of a yin-yang though, right? The defenders have walked into water. Endpoint's looking to come through monster. Robin is making a bunch of noise on A, so this is keeping its eyes on A, keeping their eyes on water. Cosmin's going to see on monster, but they're already up. Thomas eliminates him. Robin even finds a kill onto Pone. What the hell is going on here? There's only 3 players left for GameAgents. They've vanished.
Thomas gets his second and a third. It's a 1v1. Can he get the bomb planted? Maybe even his 4th in the round win. It's against Palm, who's been so hot. His nemesis, who I'm with saying Thomas peeks and gets it. The hero SG gets 4.
27 and 11, 145 ADR. Someone please knight this man. It's going to be full utility coming out here. Almost maxing the utility level for Endpoint. There it is, maxed out. Now they have all grenades, 20 pieces of it. GameAgents, unfortunately, have suffered the consequences of a very unfavorable meta. And now they find themselves at a double equal at 12-6. That is probably the most uncomfortable position to be in if you're GameAgents right now. Another contact for Endpoints through monster. As soon as Paul spots him in water, it's going to know that he's inside here, but he's not even going to spot them. He's just going to demolish them. Thomas eliminates Flip in Heavens, and not even an angel could save GameAgents now.
Wow. It's just been the Thomas show. He's even body blocking the player with the bomb on purpose. This guy is having just a grand old time. It's like he showed up, and just decided to be like, yeah, all right, I'll kill some things. Like, it's unbelievable. Even though he's got a couple eco kills here and there, the impact he has on rifle rounds is just unfathomable.
Does he get a weapon? Trick or treat? No. Oh no, there's a player 2 seconds behind that. Alright, game agents. This is the final straw, Keith. They have a Walmart bundle pack for weapons. 3 M4s, a Scout, an MP9 for JZAR, no kits. Doesn't come with this bundle pack, unfortunately. Limited on the utility as well. And they haven't really compensated for it much either. They're not taking any forward risks. They're playing pretty passive. Oh, Mr. Scout shot. Goes for the second. That's a nice one onto DH. That's going to even up the odds a little bit here with a fire disadvantage.
Thomas, smoke fades, finds Palm. Keep in mind, this is a buy for game agents. There's a lot on the line here. As Thomas has cleared out majority of bathrooms, the lineup, the smokes, and the mollies for truck to boot. That's actually going to force JZAR forward. There's another one around it. JZAR has nowhere to sit. Hiding behind his own smoke. The player long is starting to flank, and can JZAR get more than one? There's one. There's two. He's shutting it down. His teammates have rotated. Are they going to be ready for Pone? No, they're going to try to plant. It's just Robin. And he's not going to be able to get it done. Roy Endpoint dropped the ball.
Oi, oi, oi. Maybe there's hope for game agents after all, Keith. They got AKs, they got SG now, they have some utility, a lot more than they had in the round before. They got a few kits, Endpoint at the final shot for their economy. Game agents, I think they did avoid a disaster winning that round. Now we're going to see a much, much tighter game on our hands. Going to be Endpoint once again looking for forward control on A site early. This is a bit of a different pace than we saw in Game Agents, right? Game Agents took their time, they went really slow, they wore the clock down. We're seeing a slightly different culture play. And Thomas, though, he is... I just don't get it at this point. The man is just unstoppable. He is a train louder than the train on overpass somehow.
That's hard to do.
That is hard to do.
A little bit of chip damage on a Thomas, but they only have 2 smokes remaining in minute 10. Overpass, a map that requires a decent amount of mollies to be able to hang on. Saving them for the executes. Now they don't have much. Cosmine. Here's 2 players. Can he kill them both? He can't. And Pulse spots his A player. He peeks right into him. Palm's gone. JZAR, last man standing, and he's the last hope in this round. And I think he has hope of saving this gun. Endpoint gonna have 14. Saving grace. There is no saving grace, right?
There is no saving grace.
They're getting $1,400, game agents.
Sometimes reality is harsh. And I think game agents are getting a lesson of that one today. Endpoint 14-7. They put themselves in such a comfortable spot. And you're absolutely right. They're not getting much money this next round. It's going to have to be such an awkward decision, right? Where I feel like they almost have no choice but to force buy. All still quietly at 104 ADR as well. I mean, this man is slowly farming stats.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, JZAR just gets an AK of the ordeal. Game agents, yeah, keep it on the game. 1,400 here, 1,900 next round, Roy. Both these buys are going to be pretty scrappy and pretty much identical. In fact, the next buy is going to be even worse because they won't have an AK. So this is all the marbles in one spot right now. Pone's going to be looking for something in the bathrooms for that CZ. Definitely a gun that can get it done. As Palm got a tag shot in and finds the head of DH through the rock. Lovely shot. He stays around a bit too long. I don't know how Thomas hits that. That was a flick and a half. I don't.
All right, someone, please stop this man. This is a rampage, massacre. Bone might hold the key of the round in his hands. Eliminates a player. If he finds a weapon upgrade, could double up on it. For now, Endpoint is applying pressure on A, keeping them looking in that direction, but they're actually repositioning, sending their numbers back towards Monster. And there's no one really looking Monster. They're focusing on short, so if they actually just truck through Monster Pipe right now, they could easily catch GameAgents in uncomfortable positions.
Mighty Max is walking out. Oh, Jaxar's on his left. Here's the smoke bloom. Mighty Max got the entry. Now they're gonna go. Mighty Max gets shut down by Flip, but there's Thomas. Good immediate response. They're gonna smoke Molly. Get this plant in 20 seconds. Nothing Cosme can do.
Bomb has been planted.
And if Endpoint stays clinical and as clean as they did in this round, this game's gonna be over, Roy.
I mean, what do they even have to work with in this next round? Almost
$1,900. Pistol armor. That's basically it, yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay, maybe not. Thomas the Engine, 155 ADR. Nothing, just a casual day for farming. I don't think I've seen a 4-bomb in a even matchup in a while. But 6 kills away. I don't think he gets it either way. But right now, gaming just have nothing. You're absolutely right, Keith. It's pistols. It's a scout. It's a little utility. Cosme has a kit. The only one they have. It's looking a little grim right now for the GameAgents. The British boys, they're killing it right now.
Flip! The Deagles? They kill both water players. Hang on a minute. Look at the map control Endpoint have. It's less than when they spawn in.
And they got weapons off that. Double SGs. Tap, tap. Jason puts him to sleep, Mighty Max, but they still have to worry about Thomas. He's already found one. It's Thomas and Pulse, the 2 hard hitters for Endpoint. GameAgents, they're a man up, but they have to be careful. The peek comes in from Flip, eliminates Thomas. Now they've dealt with him. They know exactly where Pulse is, and it's going to be likely a multiple peek here. The smoke does give him a little wiggle room. GameAgents, they've avoided disaster for now. 7 more rounds to go. Okay, so 7 rounds is what, like 5 gun rounds for the Seaside if they get bomb plants. Maybe 4 if they deny enough bomb plants. That's, I feel like that's almost doable. But I feel like they have to break double digits before I can even assess that though. 7 rounds in a row is a tall order. They haven't even done that or even close to that yet. Uh-oh. Bone by himself inside long bathrooms.
Oh, he might get overrun.
Nah,
If he lets him go, but if they plant, that's gonna be what? Bro, I can't even look.
I guess when you're on, you're on. That's just madness. But it's not gonna matter.
When you're having a game, you're really having a game, huh?
Maybe he will hit the 4-bomb. 36.
In regulation. If this was an HLTV game, Roy, his rating would be like 2.0.
Maybe even higher.
Maybe even higher.
Alright, Endpoint, let's see what you got. You have some weapons now. You're limited on the utility. You're trying to go fast. Trying to even up the odds. Palm get caught off right here. Luckily for him, the flashbang is effective. Pone overstepping his bounds a little bit. He gets spotted. So I think they know both players are towards bathrooms now. Should give them the idea, or at least the intuition, that long gaze open. For 1 deal, not bad. Bone though, he's loud and proud towards short, double smokes. It's gonna block off balls, but wait, he snuck in front of it, Keith. That's one.
Oh man. These are though. Push
Jesus.
forward. That angle is just disgusting. Mighty Max. What's he do here? Can he even get the bomb? Smoke flash. He's gonna try to get through. 11 HP. This shouldn't be possible. Can't even get to the bomb yet. Spray's coming through. Cosmine, yeah. Tap, 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 tap. All the way through. GameAgents hit double digits. Endpoint have to save again, and this is getting dragged out a little bit.
There's hope. Now it's only 5 rounds away. It's going to be an eco, another eco here for Endpoint. And by eco, I mean semi-buy. It's going to be pistols, a little bit of armor. They have a 2,900 round loss with the bomb plant. That's 3,700. More than enough for a full buy if they get the bomb planted. And it's a double op setup for GameAgents. This is good for long-range battles, but if it comes down to retakes, Keith, that's when it gets a little coin flippy. Phone off-angled in bathrooms, looking for that peek. Eagles, though, could be scary.
Okay, Pone. Going to town, tapping away. Nice shot in from Mighty Max. Nice palm long. Shot in the back, just Robin. GameAgents. Welcome to the 11 club. They're heating up, man. And this is kind of like the Battle of the Titans, I find, right? Like the lineup scores are almost identical.
Right, yeah.
You have like Thomas and the Palm popping off. You have Jazar and Mighty Max like battling back and forth. You have Pulse and Flip, right? And then the other two boys just fall into line. Like this is like the battle of the role players.
Who's got the stronger legs? 15 to 11. Probably 3 gun rounds at most here available for Endpoint. Looking more and more moving by the second. GameAgents, they're almost there. 4 attempts here for Endpoint to close this off in regulation. Overtime, that's a whole different story. We enter an entirely different narrative, an entirely different outcome that is unpredictable with everything that we've seen so far. Bazar posted up with the op and the monster. If Thomas walks in, he's going to be meted with unwelcome.
And it's such a shame when your top fragger goes down in such a fashion with no refrag available. Smart play from Robin. He understands how Molly is to clear out that corner just to boost and catch you moving. So he beats that play, and now they can go. Flashes in. Can he get an entry frag? They need something here. There's a player right in front of them with the op. DH gets called clean, but Cesar's still here, and he gets a leg shot. DH gets 2. That should have been a kill. As this bomb will go down, no nades to stop it. And this is just looking like Endpoint are here to close this out, Roy.
It's 3 versus 2, unless Bomb has something to say about it. It's now down to the 2s. They have a kit. They don't have any utility except the smoke for the contingency smoke defuse. Each is wounded, so there's hope in that aspect. They're not sure if this player is still on default. Now they know he's not there for sure. This is where the second phase of this retake begins.
Oh, Palm has a kit. He's gonna jump right on it. Can Pone cover? 2 seconds. 1 second. No! Robin's got him with 0.6 on the defuse remaining. They will come through, and Endpoint will take the win. 36 in regulation from Thomas, man. He ends with a 119 ADR, like 7 effective flashes, like 27% headshot. What an unreal performance. He was just so zoned in, and his awareness on top of his aim was just out of this world this game.
Yeah, I mean, to not only is just like pumped up stats, right? Like the impact was immeasurable for this player. So many rounds he came huge. How many rounds on CT side did he open up with the op consecutively to avoid his team getting reset, right? They're on that fence for so long, and he just kept it up. Just kept finding the openers, kept finding the early picks and the early advantages for his team. And man, massive shout out to Thomas. The man is a beast. You sir are a sick, savage, ice-colded, cold-blooded killer. But we do have one final match coming up after this one. It is, let me get refreshed, Team Unique versus Defuse Kids. We haven't seen these teams play yet on the broadcast. I'm excited for it, and that should be in about a couple minutes here, maybe 2 to 5 minutes at most. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. It should be another good one.